Rolling.
We're stocking up on content over here, dude. And
I just was not liking what you were saying. I'm sorry.
just all around melted.
Start the
Podcast
recording
Shamu.
around.
We both stay committed.
I fell in love. She
Alright,
also
cool.
works at her great-grandfather's chocolate shop.
Make sure it's real nice and tight. By the way, I'm American and I have money to fucking spend.
I got money to blow. You trying to have the high life, baby girl?
For a girl. I'm more of a dowry kind of guy.
I'm more of an old school analog.
Viewers like you. This promotes a spiritual.
Please go out and support Weird Ass businesses. Now, you big babies.
What's up, baby?
Hey.
Here we are.
Oh God!
Cheers.
We got beers in hand.
Beers in hand and Rugford cheese,
Rugford.
which is a very, very stinky cheese.
Yeah, you're into it.
I'm very into it.
Can you tell
If you
the
think blue
viewers?
cheese is intense, wait until you try some of this. It is from France.
Okay.
They put this bread in a cave where they allow the mold to get soak in there 6 to 8 weeks.
They molest the bread.
Yeah, with this, apparently it's some soil that somehow they found out was really good to mix into. The mold is really good from this soil to mix in with cheese.
So they take the mold from the soil and put it in the bread. Or take the mold from the bread in the specific cave, and they take the bread mold, or they. Where does the mold come from? That's okay. I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
From the caves in France.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Southern France.
Yep. Southern France.
Okay.
It is a really tasty cheese. It's a little on the pricier side because of the process.
What'd that chunk cost you? And second question: are you gonna eat that whole chunk today? Because I
don't
want
know.
to. I kind of want to see you do it.
That would be a lot, dude.
You might get really sick. That much blue cheese? I
Yeah.
don't know if you're supposed to eat that much.
That's true. I
But
didn't really think about
I
that.
kind of want to watch you throw it up though.
I've never actually thought about that.
Oh.
Like what would happen if I ate a whole thing.
I ate too much chocolate. Like
I should have got some other cheese options. I didn't.
I got more cheese in the house, dude. We can go make a pause and
I mean,
nobody
I've
will
already
know.
made a good little dent in it.
Yeah, you did.
But
interrupted
it's
you
like
again.
$7.
$7.
for that.
Okay. And we're not doing video this week, people, because you know, you can still listen to it. We found that the video thing is gonna be something we're gonna do later. Life's weird right now. We just want to have an easy time with this.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of shit to catch you up on. But Austin is eating. You can't see, of course. He's eating a delicious big old chunk of blue cheese, which I'm very particular. I rarely want blue cheese unless I have like some fucking good ass wine or a good sherry, which is a wine, but sherry to pair with it. But usually it's like,
Yeah.
this is rotten. You know.
Me and some of my other homies, when we hang out, we
Uh-huh.
have like a full cheese board and drink Belgian beers. And so I always
Let's fucking do that shit.
Uh-huh.
Let's do that shit more.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
That's smart.
I tried that today. I just went I went to one specific, because we'll all do like a whole spread, have a bunch of different cheeses.
Yeah. You an olive fan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got some good olives. I got a whole case, a whole jar of them.
Next week, dude.
Yeah, let's do that. Because it's been a week and a half since we've recorded ish.
Yeah.
So the episode will be out today, the day we have it, because we don't have the video thing to worry about. It just takes so fucking long to upload everything, and
When it fails, it's annoying.
yeah.
So put it in perspective. That episode we recorded,
Mm-hmm.
you came over at 3.
Yeah.
By the time you left at 11 p.m., the podcast had 5 more minutes to upload.
Yeah.
So that's a long process of recording,
start uploading at
importing
5.
it,
Yeah, it's like 6 hours.
exporting. The export takes a long time,
Yeah.
and it bogs down my computer.
Yeah.
And I just want to have fun.
Yeah, and sometimes we start drinking or smoking or whatever afterwards, and then we're like, we're not down to like do extra work at that point. So this is so easy, man. I have it all streamlined, and it's just fucking plug and play, and then you just I do a few tweaks on the editing side of the audio, and then boom, we're done.
Yep.
So
Easy peasy.
yeah, if anyone hears like the you can just know that me and Austin kept nice and cool.
Yeah.
In the air conditioned room.
Yep.
There's just not
LG.
Thank you to LG for sponsoring this podcast.
Yes.
With its clean, cool air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt,
so
you just had a birthday.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, a week ago.
Happy late birthday.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 27.
27.
If I die this year and I'm not a rock star, it's going to be a bummer.
You know what's? Yeah, I thought about that too.
What's the other age you can die at? 59?
33.
33?
Jesus died at 33.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my goal. 6
Yeah.
years to make it.
That's a good, time frame. You know what's really bizarre is literally you right now just saying that you're 27 made me think, wow, you're still so young.
I am and I'm not. It's like it's just that weird tapering off period. But once you're 30, you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
I really don't have it anymore.
I know.
But I'm virile, dude. I'm just health shit recently too. We'll get into that. But
Yeah.
you're turning 27, and yours is the 23rd of September.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Very good.
I know. Dude, I gotta make it up to Kevin. I forgot about his birthday. I forget about everyone's birthday. So
You know what's a bummer is I genuinely don't put a lot of value in my birthday,
same.
and I feel bad because I feel like it makes me at times kind of forget. But even though I know both of our personalities is typically we want to do something very extravagant, and
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
have
just-
a good time with my friends.
we just have so many
Do
friends
hood rat
now.
shit. I had too many friends. Yeah,
It's like,
the core group you gotta remember.
yeah,
And, like even a little gift. Like I want to get like even if it's like a fucking hey, here's this nice beer, a nice bottle of wine.
yeah.
That's cool shit.
I know. I meant to bring you something and I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm not asking for anything. I'll accept it, but I don't need it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You weren't here when it counted.
I was in Texas celebrating another friend's birthday. Like a
yeah,
bad
a
friend.
more important one. I don't have a ranch. If I had a ranch, you'd be there in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and it was a 40th birthday, so that's a little different.
Okay, well, I will show you how good my 40th birthday is going to be, and you're going to be like, dude, 13 years ago, that regret is just kicking in right now, and I'm so sorry. And you're going to fucking kiss my not my feet, my ankles,
Okay.
because I'm getting my feet removed, get robot
Mm.
feet.
Yeah.
That's the first step, and then by the time I'm 50, I'll have full robot legs.
Robot.
Robot, dude. It's like robots, but they're raw. They look like actual human flesh. They're robots.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you Tesla for sponsoring this podcast.
Thank you, Tesla.
Oh, we love Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Muskrat.
Muskrat.
Elon Muskrat.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I thought of
What a picture a muskrat as Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Hello, I'm Elon Muskrat. I mean, he basically talks like a little rat.
Yeah, he's a little fucking rat boy.
He's like an alien.
He's weird. People love him. I love what he does, but I don't think he's that cool. Like I watch him on Joe Rogan. I'm just like, I can't I can't even listen to it.
No.
Like,
he's one that I've tried to really listen to, though. And I'm like,
he sounds like a spoiled rich kid.
well, no. To me, what it is you can see it in his eyes. He literally is having to dumb down his answers because he's so smart and he's thinking about so many other things. Because Joe Rogan will be like, "How are you feeling today?" And he'll be like, "Computing." I'm fine. And then he just looks, and it's like, oh, that is so awkward.
That
Instead
takes
of like
some
follow up like, how are you?
Yeah,
It's just like, I'm fine.
fine. Next
I've done all the calculation, and that's the thing.
I've done
You
all
know,
the
he's not
calculation.
lying. Like he literally was like, if he was doing really bad, he'd be like,
Fine checks out.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that actually is how I'm doing. Oh, you just poured that in there.
I pour a little soda water in my tea to cool it down. Cause like hot tea over the hot summer is kind of brutal.
Ridiculous, if you ask me.
That's good. You want to try this Tulsi? It's like sleep tea, but you're not going to go to sleep because you're an energized man. It's like light spiced flavor. I don't know. It's good.
Oh wow,
I love Tulsi tea. It's a type of basil.
dude, this cantaloupe that you grew has cooled down now, and it's like cold.
Yeah.
That's tasty.
I think we should have put it cold before I ate it. But I'm glad you got to be part of that with me. I wasn't sure when it'd be ready, but I'm glad it was. And it's small, but it tasted good.
No, that ripped.
Yeah,
That ripped.
I'm glad that I finally had success with melons. Like I do a lot of garden planting shit, but I'm not that good. I just fucking kind of let it grow and it's like look at it, I watch it.
That's like me and my dating.
And you're dating?
Mm-hmm.
You just look at it. You Elon Musk these girls. Like, how are you? Computing. Fine. I'm fine.
I tried to grow the melons, and then
some girls don't like you to grow their melons though.
yeah, that's why Bumble and all that doesn't work for me.
Dude, we've talked about this before. We can talk about it again. It doesn't work for me either. I don't use any of it though. I'm at the point now. I think I said this before, maybe on this podcast, and if anyone, the three of you listening, have a comment, then you can keep it to yourself and just actually share our podcast with your friends. We're gonna talk about. We don't do it on air, but we have a guest that I need on.
Okay.
That's gonna happen probably next episode.
Okay.
Okay, he's awesome. He's been wanting to come on for so long, and I've been wanting him on.
Yeah.
Mutually been wanting him on. You haven't met him yet. Fucking cool dude. And it's gonna be a good surprise. So I hope everyone's ready for that.
Cool. I have someone in mind too.
Cool. Let's start doing that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Home Depot and buy one of them plexiglass things. We'll get another chair in here and have it set up so that the person can be on the other side of the plexiglass or like the plastic shit.
We should rent hazmat suits and like make it like a whole thing where it's like whole.
Well, you can get those painter full body suits for like $4, maybe $10, but
Just even prank them.
yeah, we could just be naked underneath there. It just gets so steamy and gross.
Oh,
But
make
pro-
some of the Rugford cheese.
Where's this cheese come from? It's delicious. So we take the mold that grows off of, and you're gonna be shocked by this, but it's actually quite amazing. It's got great probiotic value. Where we take the cheese that forms around the ankles of sweat pooled from inside of a painter's suit when two men sit in a hot desert studio with painters' plastic suits on, and we take that and then we let it ferment for 55 years in a cavern,
Yep.
and then we slaughter an elderly woman, sacrifice her to the cavern god. Yeah, it's a big process, but we really care here at Tuft Cheese. Tuftcheese.com. We will provide the best kind of cheese, and it's not blue; it's actually brown. It's brown cheese, and it's delicious.
Have you ever had Gooch cheese?
I don't
Like by Gucci?
Gucci.
I'm actually serious.
I can't afford Gucci.
Oh,
I can only afford blue cheese.
okay.
Gucci's on my blue cheese.
Kraft American singles.
No, I'm a little step above. I'm like
Imagine if you went
Sprouts
over to a friend's
Parmesan.
house, like I made a cheese board and it was all American Kraft singles.
just like too much.
Just
Imperfect squares just stacked up.
you know how they look greasy too.
Oh yeah, there's like one piece of fucking like salty ass watery ham you get from like fucking what's the Sauceman Farms? Was it not Sauceman? That's a place that's by our house. What's it called? Tyson Farms.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah, not Sauceman. I know Saucemans, and they're very.
Are they nice?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna shit talk them for no reason.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's why I stopped-
Saucemans,
that's why I
dude.
stopped you.
They don't know anything about farming.
Tyson. You're
Tyson,
thinking
though.
Tyson.
Yeah, like I think it's Tyson. Like Tyson's mostly chicken, but I think they might do pork too. But
Oh, they do it all.
you know, like the lunch meat, the fucking ham. It's like rubber. You just want to slap it on someone's face. It's like the American cheese of ham.
Yeah.
That's also on the cheese board.
Yeah.
And just dried out broccoli florets with like the thickest ranch.
Ugh.
It's a low fat ranch that tastes like bullshit.
It's expired for sure.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't expire ever. But
Yeah.
it's expired as soon as it's like even when it's fresh, it still tastes expired.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a cheese board that I can afford right now. I can actually afford Sprouts Parmesan. That's what I meant to say earlier.
Oh, nice.
It's not bad, you know.
Do you buy it and then grate it yourself?
Sometimes I buy that same. It's not Sprouts, but it's just you buy it at Sprouts.
Yeah.
It's like De Lalo. It's some fucking Wisconsin ass quote unquote Parmesan, like fake Parmesan. But either way, it's like it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, it tastes decent. It's not like the one you get at Fry's. It tastes like American cheese, but it just looks like Parmesan.
Yeah. Dude, charcuterie boards are expensive.
They ain't cheap. Well, you gotta think about like it's all fermented shit. Cheese is just fermented. Salami is fermented.
Yep.
It's just like cultured. Have you seen like salami when it comes with like the mold casing around it,
Oh, yeah.
and you smell that? What
Yeah.
does it smell like?
Smells like dead muskrats.
And cume.
Yeah. I was going to say that as well. And cume.
You ever see that movie, Bad Kids? I don't know what it's called. I don't know. It's Seth.
Bad Boys?
I think it's no, not Bad Boys. It's The Good Boys. I don't know. Seth Rogen made it. There's a bunch of kids who do some fucked up shit.
Oh, no. I wanted to see that.
Not good. It was
Really?
It was, dude. It was so
That's a
disappointing. The only clips that were funny were the ones they showed.
In the trailer. I hate
Yeah.
when movies do that.
The kids call it cume instead of cum.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I thought that
Is
was
that
funny.
the one where they like found like they're like, look at my daddy's swing, and it was like this like
Yeah,
yeah.
it was just shock value, and when we watched it, we literally stopped it. And
Oh.
sorry, Seth Rogen, if you're listening, which I know you are, buddy. He's got a new show coming out on HBO where
I know it looks
he
good.
plays that time travel, like he gets pickled, and he comes and meets but he plays both parts. He's like
we'll see how he does with it.
I think he'll kill it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's great. He's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, good, like a good guy.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, just one of those guys who's good.
You know what movie actually was funny with kid actors was surprisingly It.
Homeward Bound. Oh, It.
They were so funny.
They were.
They were so funny.
What was that? Did you hear that cut off?
No.
Oh, that's weird. I just heard it then. I heard you kind of cut out.
Oh.
Felt like a power outage, but it's not.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, I loved that movie.
Yeah.
Did you watch the second part?
No. I know. I gotta watch it.
Horrifying.
Really?
Horrifying.
That's
yeah.
with Bill Hader, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's some funny parts in it, but dude, I don't know if I want to. I mean, last time when I saw it, I was like, I don't think I need to watch that again. And I love It. I love It.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big horror fan. I've become more into it, but it's not the first thing I'm like, I want to watch that.
No.
I usually want to watch either some kind of lovey-dovey thing, comedy,
Let's have a lovey-dovey movie
action.
day.
Oh, dude, I love
You
it.
and me watch rom-com. It's supposed to be P.S. I love you and documented.
Yeah. Dude,
I'll cry at
Friends
that.
with Benefits. I remember we watched that at Evan's house.
I wasn't
One-
there for that. You
that was when
wish.
I lit Dave's hair on fire.
Wish it would have stayed on fire.
Yeah.
Be
But,
bald.
dude, I love
I
watching
know.
those movies.
I like the feel goodies. What's the movies that do that for the most part, me and movies I'm not very attentive towards. Tell you what, and this is a big thing. I told you earlier, I'm on day 3 of no Instagram.
Yep.
I deleted it off my phone, and it's just like fucking refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who the fuck is gonna contact me on there? I don't already have their number.
Yeah.
That I want to talk to. It's like no one. And literally, I gotta stop fucking checking the Instagrams of the girls I've talked to in the past.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not something I do all the time. It's like once a day thing. I'm like, that's not healthy.
But once a day.
Maybe, yeah. It's like I
I
gotta
don't do it
go
all the time.
I
but
have,
do
I
it
have a
once day.
checklist. You know what I mean? And her, she's the same. You know.
Yep.
But it was like, but just beyond that, there's just like, fucking, because I mute a lot of people, so then I have to go actively search them, you know, and then check.
Okay.
Because I don't want to see them. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Your story's annoying. But for the most part, dude, it's just virtue signaling
Yep.
fucking hell in there. It's just so hectic, and there's just so much bad energy.
Instagram is starting to even feel like how Facebook has become, where it's just like a cesspool of shit.
Yeah, I'm like, that was my only way to express myself to the world or market myself to the world for a while, and now I'm like, I don't have that.
Yeah.
But it also, my attention span has just increased like crazy. Like
Oh, really?
I've actually listened to every word you said today.
That's pretty
I
good.
usually would listen to like 9 out of 10, so
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm like 10 out of 10, so that's pretty great.
Yeah, I'm attentive as fuck.
Yeah, that's a good shirt idea.
Yeah, attentive as fuck.
Oh, let me put that in our shared note file, because I think that could be when I come across a large sum of money.
When you find a treasure again.
Yeah, dude, tell me about that. I might buy some gold. I think getting your money in gold is a smart move.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like you were being for real?
Yeah, to actually have your money in something valuable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's good move.
But like, so you just want gold bricks that you'll bury out in your backyard or what?
Oh, those golds can those golds can turn into monies. I don't know about gold bricks, but that'd be cool though. What if I had like 50 gold bricks?
Have you ever invested in Bitcoin?
No, I feel like I missed that boat.
No.
I missed that bit.
You haven't.
Have you invested in it?
Uh-huh.
How much you got? I want one coin. That's
Well,
like what?
So there's
2,000
different
bucks
there's
now.
different currencies. Bitcoin is not the only one.
Yeah, there's a lot of different cryptos.
Yep. I worked on a campaign for a book in February, and everyone I've ever met that is like legitimately Wall Street level in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and stuff says it's never too late, because that's always how I felt. They said there is a point that we will see soon within the next, I forgot how long they said, but basically they will mine all of the cryptocurrency,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's going to skyrocket from there.
Let's get traded and shit. Yeah. How?
Dude, you're starting to see banks move money into Bitcoin. Like, it's really
Yeah.
interesting. I've been doing a lot of research on
I
it.
wish I would have done it when Cal Sesmet told me about it, like
When it was like,
7 years ago. When
Yeah.
it just started.
I know.
Maybe right after it just started.
I'm pretty sure he literally had coins.
Oh yeah, they were like, I think $700 a piece at that
Yeah.
point. Now they're probably thousands.
It was like at 11,000 last I saw a couple days ago.
Damn. You know, that's the thing though. It's like there's only so much shit you can do in your life, like to get into. Like I feel like I should really stop trying to pursue any new things to figure out, like until I kind of get some other things under my belt. For example, like I'm about to go to school.
Yep.
Again, in case people don't know, I've enrolled in a trade school.
To become an elementary school teacher, right?
That's right. Yeah, to learn the hard craft of teaching
Kindergarten.
of kindergartens. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going for the repair and maintenance program for guitars. So it's a luthier school. Luthier is anyone who builds guitars or basses, ukuleles, mandolins, violins, like
Instruments with strings.
lute like instruments with strings. Yeah. And I want to get a nylon string guitar one day that actually has cat gut strings. They're not cat guts, but they're like sheep intestine. There's like the lining in the wall that I know it sounds gross, but they're like really resonant. And that's what they used to use for strings back in the day. But they're expensive, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, beside the point, I'm going to school, so I'm like, I have that to learn. And the rabbit hole of that is crazy. Like the tools alone, I mean, there's like 70 tools of just very specific like tools that measure the radius of a neck and the radius of, because if the saddles where the strings come up above the bridge and this end, and you have the headstock with all the tuning pegs at this end, and say it's an acoustic guitar going over the sound hole where the strings start there, that has to mirror that if you're looking at it from like the neck on. If you're taking the headstock neck with the tuning pegs and looking straight at towards the sound hole, you'll see a shape to the neck where it kind of curves.
Yep.
There's a tool that measures that. And you can kind of take that same curve and have your strings be on that same curve. And anyone listening is probably not understanding, which is fine. But that's a thing. You know, it's a rabbit hole of shit on everything. And then you get into gear talk and you watch YouTube rabbit holes of gear fucking heads. You're like, oh my God, there's so much to guitars. And think about playing them. And then you have amps to worry about and pedals and so much. So I'm like, I need to get good at that. I already have money in an investment that's not gonna. It's not gonna be. I'm not gonna make me fucking really rich, but it's a help towards a retirement one day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so I just pay right now $50 a month. I can afford $50 a month for the Roth, but you know, one day I'll probably get into investment, but that's when I like actually have chunks of change. Like right now I have it's fucking quarantine. Like still, I don't have a job to return to. Unemployment boost just ended, so I make $240 a week. I don't like taking money from the government, but I don't have many options right now, especially when I'm going to be going to school. Like, I don't know how that's going to work out. Mm-hmm. It's 30 plus hours a week during the weekdays during the day. So I have to find a night job, and there's no restaurants, and I'm not going to work at a restaurant again. So, like, I need to figure out what exactly I'm going to do at that time.
Yeah.
I might honestly have enough money to not have to work but I don't want to strip. It's just like a weird chess game right now, and so I think that like
you don't want to strip.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
No, I don't want to strip my savings, because I'm trying to move to Nashville with some money, so I'm not stressed. But at the same time, dude, the reason why I wanted to save up a bunch of money to move out there is so I could not have to work for a few months. But now I'm like, dude, I'm going to school for a job that I can get out there, and there's 2 places I'm trying to work at, one of 2, and if I do, it's like the cream of the crop. Guitar shops.
Mm-hmm.
They're like celebrities. Like that's where they buy their guitars. Like fucking Jason Isbell's in there all the time.
Yeah.
So there's Carter's Vintage and Gruen, and like they're very high level. Like the highest level of repair guys. So like for me, I don't expect that like I'm gonna be the most. I learn shit quick. I'm smart and I'm good at things. So like I'm not worried about being bad at repair, but like the lack of experience could probably land me a gig as an apprentice for someone and still make money and work at the repair. Like. It would depend on what it was, but like I'll have a gauge when I'm done with school, and I'm going to probably be able to get a job in Arizona until February when I move. And so, yeah, it's just a weird time. Like we were talking before we recorded earlier about like marketing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And even big people aren't marketing because of like political ads buying out the space.
Yep.
So
there's just a lot of information going out right now.
Like I've got a song that's done and mastered and ready, and I got a photo shoot done for it. I'm going to get graphic design stuff done for promotion and stuff, but Like, is that the right time to do it right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm such a small guy, little fishy boy, little fish boy, I'm a fucking little fish. You know,
Yeah.
I just a waiting game and a patience game, and it feels stressful. Like I'm, I don't know, with the heat right now, it's also particularly stressful. Like I was saying earlier, how like even at the low, at night it's like it's still over 100 degrees. That's fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
It's really gnarly, man. And I think that
I mean, I was just in Texas though, and 90 degrees there with the humidity is worse than
Oh, I know.
116.
oh, it's so gnarly outside.
I can't even go outside without my glasses fogging up.
Yeah.
Like I literally can't see.
That does suck.
Yeah.
I like that. I like moisture in the air. It makes my body feel better. I know it's muggy and hard, but like I would take 90 degrees plus 80% humidity for 3 weeks as
It's
opposed.
so interesting
Because
because I'm the opposite.
yeah, like, and then a lot of people are. And,
Yeah.
And me and my sister are the same, and very few people I know actually love humidity.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of those things that after experiencing it, it's so different than what I've grown up doing. Because like we had a little more humidity in California where I lived, but we were still inland enough from the coast that it wasn't like coastal humidity.
Right.
So it's like probably 20 or 30%. But like, it's bad for your body. It's bad for guitars. It's bad for so much shit. Like especially like wood built stuff. Like as it swells and moves with humidity, and because we'll have big waves of humidity here from the storms. But like we've had one storm in Phoenix this whole season. So, and I equate that to, compare it, not equate, I compare it to like Nashville, Tennessee, which the hottest it'll get is like 96. And it's gotten over 100 before, but generally it's like the hottest it gets is like mid 90s for about a month
Yeah.
with the humidity. Then it's like looking at the weather now, it's like in the mid to high 80s with humidity. And that's really fucking bearable. And they have a storm almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
It rains almost every day of the week. So it's just a different thing that I'm really thrilled to experience something new.
Yeah, totally.
And so like knowing that weather they're having there, plus like, then, with what we're having here, I'm just like, I need to get out. It feels you got to get out. I haven't gotten to get out.
Yeah, it's really good to get out.
Yeah. So I was going to go tomorrow, up north, but I'm actually going to sign up for Access and try to go to a doctor because I've been having some heart shit that probably is an anxiety attack. That it's weird. I'm not like mentally anxious as much. I'm always kind of there, but it's like physical. I mean, I had heart palpitations for about 12 hours yesterday.
Wow.
Like 1 or 2 an hour. Where like, that's concerning.
What does that feel like?
It feels like your heart skips a beat.
Mm-hmm.
It'll start pounding. It's really hard to. It feels like a thump in your chest, like a little small thump, and you kind of feel like a little lightheaded, and it seems like it skips a beat, and it'll catch up.
Okay.
When I breathe in, my heart rate raises at the top of the end of the breath. When I let it all out, my heart slows down again. So that makes it feel fucking weird too. And then it's just constantly like on that verge of you're gonna ask a girl out on a date, or if you have a big interview, that nervous feeling.
Yeah.
It's that kind of nervous heart, like that all day. To the point where with my breathing, it felt like I had to try to breathe.
Mm.
So, and it could be a lot of shit that I'm thinking about, man. I have a lot going on. There's been a lot happened to me this year and happened to just the world this year. And so I want to learn how to get through that and face that as opposed to try to like medicate or whatever. And I do a little bit with like weed at night and I know that can raise blood pressure, but it actually helped me last night. Drinking chamomile, lavender tea, and Tulsi tea, and honestly, alcohol helps with. I think it does some stuff for like thinning your blood out a little bit. So I could be diet. I mean, I feel like I eat pretty fucking clean. I had a lot of butter the last few days, but it wasn't like more than 4 tablespoons a day over the course of a day. Plus, I just moved my parents for 3 days straight in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Anyway, that's enough about me. That's just something that I'm concerned with. So
yeah, I mean, I think getting it checked out is a wise decision.
Yeah, dude. I mean, with my family's history, like my uncle died this year of heart disease.
Yeah.
My grandpa, this is probably, I don't know, probably 20 years ago. 20 years ago, probably.
Wow.
My grandpa, over 20 years ago. That's nuts. He died of he died of hitting his head against a planter, but he had died of a heart attack because he had
Wow.
a heart attack caused him to fall, and then
Oh,
yeah, I didn't really know him, man. It's
Yeah.
weird, but he passed from heart disease, and his dad passed from heart disease. So I'm just like, all right, there's something in there that runs in my family. Rachel has these issues, but the issues that she has stems from anxiety. And my mom's like, I had the same thing when I had an anxiety attack too, and I checked it out. I'm like, well, those are all the symptoms, but let's go get a professional opinion to
yeah.
weigh in on it, you know. But yeah, so we already had talked about all this earlier, but I just want the people to know because
Oh, obviously, yeah.
it's important to take care of your health.
It's really important.
Yeah. So what you got for us? What's on your plate? What's new?
Yeah, I went to Texas. Got to get out for a little bit in a very rural part of Texas, a few hours from Fort Worth. That was really refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough, man. All this shit. It's like the pressure of how you're supposed to handle everything. Like even I felt weird telling certain people that I was traveling.
I know.
But it's like I don't know. Maybe it is selfish, sure, but it's like I'm not made to stay in my house for this long.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, life is dangerous inherently.
Yep.
So we can get all hung up on. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that this is not something to take seriously.
Yeah, and I'm not
because
either.
it is, but it's also like at some point you have to live your life, and if you're doing it in a safe way, you wear a mask, you're clean.
Yeah, I think the whole thing I've learned from this process is that the mask thing works.
Yeah. I mean, we were at those protests, man.
Yeah.
That
I got tested, nothing.
same. Took me 9 days to get results back, so
Yeah.
that was,
I mean, same.
that was weird, you know. It's-
But also, luckily, everyone I know personally that has had it has been okay.
I know someone that's had it.
Yeah.
I found out. I was like, holy shit, really? He's like, yeah, I definitely had it. I got tested positive. I was like, damn. He's like, I quarantined for 2 weeks. The people I see all the time, they're fine. So I'm fine. I was like, cool, I'll see you. And then I got tested after I saw him, and I'm fine. So it's a thing that it can fuck up certain people.
Mhm.
Really can. And it very well might fuck me up. And my ultimate concern is not the fact that it will fuck me up, because something's going to do it down the line, you know. If I live in Nashville, it's probably going to be a tornado. That'd be a good way to go out. It's like, cool. Fucking earth.
Just get
The earth twisted me
thrown
up,
up.
man, and threw
Yeah.
a fucking wood block through my head. Fine. You know. That's going to happen. But my thing is, I want to see my grandma again. And I want to be
Mhm.
able to have other people see their grandmas. But we have an unhealthy ass country, man. So a lot of people who have been the hardest affected by this are ones who are extremely unhealthy. And there's a few outliers where some people who are healthy have gotten it.
Mhm.
We all have different genetic makeup. There are so many factors that toss around with this, but I think the only way for it to return normal is a viable antiviral or vaccine.
Mhm.
That's the only. There's just not. It's just going to keep circulating. I mean, the second wave fucking happened. Point in case. You
Yep.
have bars going crazy. You have restaurants going crazy. You have fucking club fucks going crazy. People just pretending it's fine again, you know, and not being appropriate. And then not to mention you had across the whole country millions of people protesting, you
Mhm.
know, and for some reason that's a fucking unpopular opinion. We're all in masks. I get it, but there's a lot of people who weren't in masks. There's a lot of people who take your mask off to drink water, especially if you're in Arizona. So like, I wouldn't have not done it either way. I'm glad I don't regret doing it at all. I don't think
Mhm.
anybody should, but like, that can't not have an effect, you know.
Mhm.
So it's a combo of things that just, you know, if you travel for your own mental health, man, fucking do it.
Yeah.
Was a plane full? What's that experience like?
To me, it wasn't, but then to one of the people I traveled with, it was. So I think it just kind of depends on how you view it. I had
Yeah.
open seats next to me, and I was sitting in the front of the plane, 'cause I got that fucking status.
You do?
Uh huh.
What is it?
I'm almost at platinum, which is like the second tier on American. So
Oops.
if I travel internationally,
Is
like,
American pretty good line?
oh yeah,
I've only do Southwest.
I
because
try to only fly American.
It's was more expensive.
Yeah, but it's different.
Yeah, I need to do that next flight I do.
I don't like not knowing where my seat is.
yeah.
I like being able to pick my seat. I like having status like this where I can get upgraded to bigger seats for
Do they
free.
have a first class on American?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that where you were at?
No, I was at Bulkhead, which is the row before first class.
Okay. Why don't they make all the seats first class, man?
I know. Could you imagine? Yeah,
It's nice airlines.
Yeah, no one sat
Fly
next
nice.
to me. They don't serve drinks or food anymore. That was also the nice thing about status on American is you get free complimentary alcohol, and that's gone because of all this. So like flying,
You can bring shooters on.
yeah.
It's underneath the ounce limit, so
Oh, that's true.
you can pop in your bag. Nobody knows. and you're
Yeah,
just like, glug, 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 glug,
I got a
glug, glug, glug,
TSA
glug, glug,
pre-check
glug.
this year too
Dude, fuck yeah! It's like $80, right?
for 5 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's the unfortunate thing. I've only ran into this issue once. Is a lot of people have pre-check now.
Oh, so that line's even more.
Yeah, only happened once. But dude, when I travel with these cameras that are full-on Pelican cases and they look sketchy, and normally I would have to take out all the batteries, because it's take out devices that are bigger than a.
Fuck that!
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
You need to have pre-check, yeah.
And with and then on top of that, taking off shoes and stuff out of your pocket. Like
The chances of
there was
misplacing
times
things.
I'm not even kidding you. I had 5 trays, and that's annoying. Like I've tried to make it as fast as I can for the people behind me.
There's only so much you can do.
So, but then with pre-check, I literally, I used to get so sweaty in the security line, and that's the worst. Getting on a plane and getting all sweaty,
Yeah, you're
and like now with pre-check, like for instance, in Phoenix, I got dropped off at the airport, or I parked in West Economy, so I had to take the train too.
ooh.
It took me from the time I parked my car to getting on the train to going through security and getting to my gate. It took like 18 minutes.
Jeez. When are you flying again?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So okay, Tuesday. I was gonna say you could park your car here, and I could
Oh,
just
yeah.
fucking drive you to the airport.
Oh, and that flight's early. I have to be there at like 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But,
But
I'm just saying, in the future when
Totally.
you fly, like just we're 15 minutes away, and it's easier if you could just hop on the 143 next time. Like
Yeah.
not even 15 minutes away. Yeah. So that took you 18 minutes. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, and so like when I went to Texas, David dropped us off curbside, went up to security, and we were at the gate within like 6 minutes.
Oh, you got dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Um,
That's nice. Is Evan pre-checked too?
mm-hmm. And it's just so nice. You don't have to take your shoes off. You don't have to take anything. Like you just put it on the thing.
They just give you
And
a
the
kiss on
line-
the cheek. Like,
Yeah,
welcome.
basically. But one time where was it? Atlanta? I think it was Atlanta. Yeah. Dude, they have one security line for the whole airport. And the
Oh,
pre-check
God.
took like 30 minutes.
Is it just one right now open?
No, they have one security area for all the airlines.
Really?
It's just a super old airport.
Because Atlanta was one of the busiest airports in the world for a time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it was Atlanta. Was it Atlanta or... I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. It was horrible.
Did
It
you
took so long.
Yeah. So in this last one, did you fly into Fort Worth or Dallas?
No, flew into Dallas. Because then we drove... Dallas was in the middle of the 2 different ranches we went to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you been to Dallas? Have you spent time there?
No, that was my first time. I've only been to Austin.
Did you like your name?
I do.
Did you like being there?
Oh, yeah. I did.
It's a cool town.
I was 18.
Yeah.
We spent 2.5 weeks there. But I would love to go back and be...
Were you guys really there for that long?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Recording, huh?
Yeah, it was... And that was the cool part. It was like the most Austin experience.
Yeah.
Recording an album and recording drums in a real studio, and Whole Foods. Whole Foods was the rave then. I mean, it still is. But
Yeah, but it used to be so much cooler back in the day. Like back in the day, they used to have so many more cool products. Yeah, it was more expensive, but like the one now, it just seems like everything's kind of, there's less and less diversity there in terms of what cool weird shit you can get.
yeah, and it really felt like a farmer's market back then.
Yeah, see, Sprouts did too back in the day. Remember those pretzel nuggets, those honey mustard pretzel nuggets?
Get them at Perry.
Those were the best. Those were the best Sprouts fucking snacks that they had.
They're so good.
And they got rid of them, man.
Wow.
Though they had you get the Snyder's ones, but that's the only company that I know that makes them. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I could find bulk ones online, but you're never in a bad mood when you eat those. No matter what happens, you're like, God damn.
They're the perfect crunch.
It dries your mouth out a little bit, but you got that honey mustard flavor that's just like,
So tasty.
oh God, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to necessarily support Chick-fil-A, but my mom gave me a gift card to Chick-fil-A.
Dude, Chick-fil-A is good.
Yeah, apparently they donate to like a Pray the Gay Away camp.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like that's what I heard. I haven't confirmed that.
Yeah, it's all.
So I'm like, I don't know if I want to support that, but how much of my money is going to that? I don't know. It's a weird thing.
I know.
And I didn't pay for the gift card, so I'm just like redeeming something that some other fucking.
It's already. If you think it's already there,
it's already been paid for.
That's what
Might
I
as well
mean.
redeem my fucking fried.
you get
shit.
the reward.
It's so good, dude.
Maybe that's how it works. Is if you get a gift card, that gives you permission. I don't know. Like it's so it's like I love this, and this was real, but in Straight Outta Compton,
Oh.
when they were protesting NWA and like buying, like rolling over their merch and CDs and breaking them and stuff.
Whoa.
And all the guys were like, dude, like they're destroying our stuff. And Eazy-E, and I know this is a real story. He's like, they paid for it. Whatever they do with it after that, that's up to them. Like, and they all started laughing.
Yeah, we got money, dude.
Yeah, it's like
Make
they
that money.
didn't get that stuff for free.
Yeah.
Like they literally went out and paid. Like, it's the irony.
Yeah.
And so I mean, yeah, it's like it's already paid for.
Dude, so here's the thing that happened. I was wearing a fucking Undertow t-shirt at work when I was working there. We were doing a menu change and redoing the whole room, and the owner's like, I had cut off the sleeves because I wanted to fucking look like a fucking champ,
Yeah.
And it was also hot. It wasn't hot, but it was just like hard work. I'm like, I want to work without fucking sleeves right now. That's what I want to do. And I bought this shirt. I paid for this fucking shirt. So he's like, he's like, I'm bummed that you did it to one of our shirts. I was like, why? I fucking paid for it. You got your money.
Yeah.
I didn't steal this shit.
I have more.
Yeah, I got 3 other shirts that I didn't fucking touch. Now I'm gonna get rid of all of that clothing. Fuck that shit. But yeah, that's the thing where I'm like, dude, if somebody pays for my shit, I'm like, I don't care what fuck what you do with it. You paid for it,
Yeah.
But when it comes to like free music, though, that's another thing that's weird. I've made $2 off of royalties from my one song. Yeah, it's only got it's got like 450 plays on Spotify and then a few other outlets. Like, I mean, when I send it into distribution, it goes to like everything. Not everything that's out there, but like it's going to so many different outlets. Streaming services in other countries, like one in India.
Yeah.
That they just added to it. So it's like,
It's great.
yeah, there's some cool shit. So like,
It's more money than I ever made off streaming.
really?
Yeah. I never made any money from streaming.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Just as when you guys were in a band?
We like figured all that out as I left.
Okay.
And
Well, that's when streaming was still like,
it was very new.
yeah. How's that crazy?
Yep.
It's like
It was
the
very
norm
new.
now. Yeah. Have you experienced Tidal yet?
Tidal?
Mm-hmm. TIDAL.
Like entitlement? No,
No.
I haven't.
It's owned by Jay-Z owns.
Oh,
He's like
right.
a majority stake.
Oh, yes. You showed me them.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It's so even their stock. So what I showed you was just their stock. So the stock premium gives you access to AAC files, which are, I think they're 350 kbs, 356 kbs. They're 4 times larger than, I think about 4 times larger than MP3s. If you do like 96 kbs, like
Okay.
kbps, kilobytes per second, but it has more information. So
Yep.
they're higher at quality, but their hi-fi is actual FLAC files. So
Wow.
it's almost lossless CD quality. So like the sound quality is crazy with that shit, because that's what when you are
High fidelity.
high fidelity. When you it's like watching, it's like HDTV. So you pay a little extra. It's like I think
Or
it's
listening to vinyl.
like or honestly CD's the best fucking quality you can get.
Yeah.
CD has the most information.
Yeah.
And so, like, I love listening to, because I'll play it in my car. I'll play something MP3 and I'll play it with CD. I'm like, oh my God, what? Fuck that shit. If I have the CD, I'll listen to it. Because when I upload songs to distribution, Austin's making good faces.
I got a toe itch.
Oh, get it. And he popped those Jordans off for me. Pop them off, baby. The format I upload is in a WAV file or WAV or FLAC. I can't exactly remember. Either way, it's all the information or most of it, whereas MP3, they compress it. They take a lot of the information out. So it still kind of sounds like the song. It still sounds like the song, but you're missing like the higher crispy high tones. Even the stuff that we're recording right now is going to be a compressed version when we put it to, you can only upload a certain size to the
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, why are you saying it like that?
What?
Why you have this? It feels like you're mocking me.
Right.
Whoa! Why are you mocking me, dude?
Dude, you got Chick-fil-A on my mind. I'm not gonna lie.
It's Sunday, bitch. Don't worry about it.
True. You know what's hilarious?
We could,
Almost every time I crave Chick-fil-A, it's Sunday.
You know what we could do? I got a bunch of chicken thighs. We could fry them up, dude, and make our own fried food.
I'm a pescatarian now.
Oh, well, I'll buy some fish and we can fry fish.
I mean, vegan. Sorry.
I always get those two mixed up too. It's okay. We'll fry cauliflower. And
I'm allergic.
we'll fry lettuce.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab some Los.
There's not one very close to here.
Yeah, I'm on my way home near my house.
It's not close. Close favoritos. Close. More like closed favoritos. Am I saying it right?
Oh.
Hey.
I'd be so sad.
We're closed on Sunday.
Papa Chavos is the same as Los Favoritos.
Same thing.
I hate that certain people I know think they're different and try to fight me that they're different.
Oh my God, Kevin.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Kevin. I'm not trying to call you out, but I have a feeling that he would just start that argument.
Yeah, he would, and he would get real mad about it, but not mad,
Yo, about when you guys were talking about fuck you money.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I hung out with him yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to hear your opinion on what fuck you money is.
Well,
Because I have my own opinion, and it was significantly less than both of you guys, so we might argue right now.
no, we're probably right, because I was just trying to get him to admit that certain I think that
So you're talking about an MLB player that we grew up around-ish.
yeah.
Who got, $11 million for a year?
Yeah, so Cody Bellinger, grew up with him.
That's your rest of your life. You don't have to worry about anything.
Well, yeah.
All you gotta do is play ball.
This munching right now, by the way, is me eating one of Matt's cucumbers or melons. They're like unsweetened honeydews.
There we go. He's a salesman. Man, that should have been
Yeah.
your ad today.
Matt's garden.
We have 4
Yeah.
things right now.
He I was doing the calculations even on
What team does he play, by the way?
the Dodgers.
The Dodgers. And this is an LA team, right?
Yes.
The Los Angeles Dodgers. They are
Lost and jealous Dodgers.
Los Angeles, and they're blue team. They got blue colors, so more of a crip, right? And the
Yeah.
Angels, Anaheim Angels, are more of a blood, but that's Anaheim, so it's a different story. So what we're talking about now is, what position is he?
He's doing it center field now, but he plays first.
First, I did first and center field. I was a pitcher too. I was 14. And I said I'm never gonna make him $11 million like Kobe Bellinger. How do you say it?
Cody Bellinger.
Kobe Dellinger.
So, not only
Dillinger Escape Plan.
is he in the MLB, but he's actually quite crushing it.
Awesome. Good
Was
for him.
rookie of the year and won MVP. Like, I mean, we're talking huge
He
stats.
probably gets endorsement shit too. Probably a bunch
Exactly.
of free
This
shit.
is all, yeah. Well, he's got sponsors, I'm sure. And so he originally was making $500,000 a year. And I did the math.
That's so much.
And I was like, that's like over 15 years of work, untaxed, for me.
Oh yeah.
So in my head, $500,000 is even still fuck you money.
Read this number out loud. That's what he makes a month. But he after taxes he makes like
Yeah.
probably like half this.
Yeah, but $42,000 a month.
Yep.
So now do 11 million, which is like what, 850,000.
960.
Yeah. So I was arguing with Kevin saying, because so he signed a now I, of course
Contract?
well, no, but it's preliminary or
Postpartum.
no, basically it's a contract where
Right.
after you end your rookie, so you don't get to just sign a big league contract when you start playing.
Right.
Yeah. And
It's fun. I
yeah,
know.
I know.
It's so fun to do that.
Yeah. So this contract is specifically made for when you are in between the big league contract and your minor league contract. So
He just joined the big leagues.
no, he's been playing for a few years.
Only at
But-
half a mil?
Yeah, because it's like literally like some kind of legal thing where you can't just jump to that big of money.
Oh.
Because you have to think of it as a business too. It's like, yeah, you're in the MLB, the major leagues, but like that doesn't mean that you're
Major league business, dude.
Yeah, major league business, dude.
Yeah,
You're in the
major-
MLB.
My love ball.
My love ball.
My love ball. Look at the kid. Go ahead.
So you sign a 1-year contract.
Right.
Yeah, and you sign a 1-year contract, and from there they're working out the details of your big league contract.
Right.
Yeah, and so he signed the biggest contract in MLB history,
Whoa.
which was $11 million for this particular time of the contract.
How long does he get that for?
It's 1 year.
Okay.
So, and then they're negotiating his big league contract. But the unfortunate thing, unfortunately is a very loose term, but because of COVID, obviously he isn't really playing.
Oh.
And they just started it up again, and he
Right.
isn't playing super well.
Right.
Yeah, but I was arguing with Kevin saying that is fuck you money. And Kevin, his approach was, fuck you money is so much bigger than that. And I think there's a difference from vengeance money to fuck you money. Because he was talking about someone that bought like a bunch of land to close down certain clubs or something.
Oh yeah.
He's like, that's fuck you money. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm talking like, I just want to be able to go. Fuck you money to me is like, I want to be able to go to a restaurant any day of the week and get whatever I want and not worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, fuck you money is like when my brother found $600 in his car when he was trading his car in and just forgot that it was there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I get stoked when I find one fucking dollar and I know where all my money is and it's always gone.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's fuck you money, is being able to just be like, oh, $600. I forgot I had that.
Whoops. Yeah. I mean, when I was working at the peak of the Undertow, I think the biggest month was like walking with, you know, not is after taxes, like $7,500 one month.
Right.
Right. and for me, that was like, right. Like, well, it was like, I don't know what to do with this.
Right.
So yeah. So next thing you know, I'm popping it in the savings account. It's going up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And and I put that money into my savings, and you're like, well, I put $4,000 away this month, and I spent everything I could. I don't want to. It doesn't take a lot. In my opinion, man, $90,000 a year is fucking. If you're walking with that, right? So that's like
Right.
Right. Yeah. So let me.
There was a study actually that shows that when people say money equals happiness, that it actually capped off around $85,000 a year.
Yeah. So that $7,500 is if you're walking with 90 grand a year. That usually means you're making 120.
Right.
That's kind of weird that you make so for the top.
I would be so comfortable, dude.
Have you looked at tax brackets before? Have you looked at how they've broken down? It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's like once you make over 44 grand a year, I think it's like 44 and change, and there's more, and the one that starts at 80, and every certain whatever thousand. My bad. I was far away from the mic, but you could still hear it. There was a lot of beer. My heart feels good.
Right.
So right, and so I that's good. That's really good, and that's really fucking. Oh, I lost my train of.
Tax brackets. After
Yeah,
40.
so the money that you make under 44 grand a year is taxed at this rate, but any dollar amount over that. So say you make $3,000 above 44, you make 47. Those $3,000 are taxed at a higher rate than the other. So and you have brackets all the way up, and so when you're making 250 grand a year, it's I think 36% of your money gets taxed above that dollar amount. So 36% of that could be like, I mean, I don't know how much. Say it's only $100,000 at that rate. That's 36 grand that you don't get. That goes to taxes. That's
Yeah,
kind of
that is crazy.
That's crazy, So like, and a lot of those people who make that kind of money are the ones who invest in a lot of stuff. So that's where like, when people say like, oh, it's been tax cuts for the rich. Like, well, look at the tax cuts that happened. It was like 4% off of some of those, and everyone got a tax cut. It was everything. So it was painted to look like, and I'm not an expert on any of this shit. I just looked at the tax brackets. I was like, oh, lowered them by 3%. Why is anyone mad about that? It's like it's the billionaires who can evade it. That's the concern. That's not the people who make 250 grand a year, the Cody Bellingers of the world or whatever, or say they want to start a restaurant with somebody who's a chef. Well, they need 100 plus grand. Probably sometimes $500,000 to be able to invest in. And if you're getting 36 grand of that, and at one point, dude, taxes, the highest they were at a certain, I can't remember what bracket it was like 91%. You look at history of tax brackets and like, it was gnarly in like the 50s. Gnarly to like 75% and above. So imagine making that much money and you only get to walk with a quarter of it.
Wow.
That to me is kind of fucked up. I love that people can make money. I love that people can make a lot of money. I don't love when people are fucking billionaires. I don't think that's necessary, But I'm also like, I also don't love when we get fucked over from a situation like the PPP loan, and a lot of people took advantage of that. And that's the thing that's kind of a bummer. A lot of really wealthy people, wealthy companies received money from that CARES Act. A lot of money. I think Harvard got $1 billion.
Wow.
Harvard. Why the fuck do they need $1 billion?
Mm-hmm.
Why does I think the Lakers received a fat chunk. I think Kanye West received a chunk. Like, there's no reason these people who are set for the rest of their lives or institutions should have that kind of money gifted to them when there's 50 million people who are out of work for a time. So that to me is like, okay, then you hear all the argument, because right now I've been keeping my eye on what's going on to the best of my ability between the House and Congress and how they're trying to deal with extending the unemployment thing, because it does need to get extended. Arizona is like I think the second lowest in the country. It's at the bottom of how much they pay out in unemployment. So I'm not a person that's like that wants to take money from the government. I don't like that, but I don't have a job to return to right now, and there's a lot of shit I got to work out. We've already kind of talked about this, but there needs to be. You got to print money right now. You have to be able to take care of people, because there's people who were qualified, dude, for unemployment, didn't get shit for this whole time, and and they're fucked. You know what I mean? So it's like, I luckily got that. Some people didn't get the stimulus check, and
unfortunately, you can't just shut down the world and not take care of your people.
You have to
That's like grounding your kids. And then telling them, like, you can't eat any of my food, but you can't leave the house.
Well, and you're grounding them because it's snowing outside, out of your control. There's a pandemic that they can't control. Yeah. And so, like...
You need to take care of people.
Yeah. So this is the case where you have to print...
That's a fucking good analogy, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm going to grab a beer.
Oh, nice. I'm good. Can you grab another one of them soda waters? We're drinking beer. We had a little matcha earlier. Honestly, helped my heart shit. I think it's probably anxiety, man. It's fucking weird. Yesterday was rough, people. I had 12 hours of like heart palpitations and lightheadedness and this heart. It was weird. It's scary. I'm gonna go to hopefully I can get into a cardiologist this week to score away what's going on with me. But yeah, we're drinking liquids in here, staying juiced up. You know, Austin, man, like as much as I make fun of you sometimes, you got good body, dude. You got good muscles. I was checking you out, not in a gay way, just as a friend to friend.
That means a lot.
Yeah, you got a good wide built, like you got a sturdy, burly chest.
You know, it's a bummer.
You got a lot of power.
And I do have a lot of power. I appreciate you in recognizing it.
You got so much power.
The bummer, though, is not the bummer. What excites me is I realized
Blue cheese.
if I really, really, really were to like work out
Right.
and do all that, I would have a fucking killer, beastly body.
Right.
Right.
You look like me, right?
Yeah.
I'm not that good, but yeah, you definitely would.
I'd look like Jason Momoa.
Oh my god, you would look like give me some Moa. Here, you get the last little splish.
It's okay. I let it go flat last time. That's the bummer with these. If you don't drink them fast, they're no good.
Do you like this stuff? It's cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
Gerolsteiner, it's German mineral water. I hit my friend up about. Woo, hey people. That's a nice shot, right in.
Right.
About getting asking who distributes cool waters here, because I found. I mean, you can find them on Amazon, but some of them are. Dude, one of them was like $48 a liter.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it is.
Me and Austin were watching the Zac Efron Travels the World thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cheesy. He's so out of touch. He is and isn't. In some ways he is, but he's also like, oh, you don't. He's just like he's just like a goofy kid who doesn't know anything.
He has fuck you money.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, fuck you money does not take a lot.
Mm-mm.
If anyone has experienced having over $7,000 a month of income, it's easy. Especially if you keep your rent or your overhead low, man. If you don't have more than $2,000 that you're paying for shit.
Yeah,
like,
I would love that, dude.
that's my goal. I mean, my goal is in 5 years when I move to Nashville to be able to make. Man, I got some bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
To make $60,000 a year, to walk with $60,000 a year from music, whether it's me repairing guitars or combo of shit, like that's my goal. But 5 years, I can do it.
Yeah.
And it might take sooner, it might take longer, I don't know. But I still have a goal of 5 years. But it's really crazy. I'm bubbling with excitement. What's that month? 5? It's $5,000 a month, yeah.
That'd be nice.
It's comfortable,
Yeah.
you know. Three's comfortable, and that's the thing that people I also don't think are addressing as much in this time. It's like the $600 weekly boost was a lot.
A lot.
It's a lot,
Dude,
and
I mean,
people. Most of it got spent, which is a great thing. Stimulated the economy. The majority of that money got spent, but I spent it, but I also saved a lot of it so I can pay for my rent and not have to fuck my landlord over, you know, and don't fuck my life over. I made 2 big purchases, and it was $800 worth total over the course of 2 weeks of 2 pedals that I've been wanting for years.
yeah.
And I thought it was justifiable because I have everything else paid, you know. And I paid someone independent. I paid a small music shop, and I paid a private seller for the other one, you know. So like I think that some people, you know, if you're getting $600 a week for not doing anything, put that fucking shit away for a rainy day so that when it ends, which you knew it was gonna end, everyone knew it was gonna fucking end,
I know.
and they didn't put it away,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And we talked about this last time, man. We gotta be a little disciplined. You can still have fun, you know.
Yeah.
So
Well, and there was a better time to be disciplined, you know?
what?
It was a better time to be disciplined because everything was closed.
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah.
You don't have to go out to restaurants. I've been doing more takeout, but even then, it's still I've done takeout with my parents or with you.
Mm-hmm.
And at home, I'm like, I have food. I'm
Yeah.
going to cook and it's going to take me 15 minutes to like get shit together. But like, I'll cook big meals so I can have them for a few days, and usually it's only 2 because I like to eat a lot of it. But I went to Sprouts the other day, really high, which is really fun because you can be in your mask and your headphones and you're in your own little world. You don't gotta worry about people judging you. You're just like, bum, bum, bum. It's like a exploring thing, but also your chances of fucking up are high because you go and you buy 6 cans of garbanzo beans, but you accidentally buy 6 cans of northern beans.
Oh no.
But it actually turned out to be way better, so it worked out. So go to the grocery store high, people.
Okay.
Let me do a quick thing on the computer just to mark. Oh, damn, man, this fucking our setup in this studio is a little inefficient. But where are we at? We're at 5 hours, dude.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's so crazy. In dog years, we're at 1 hour and 5 minutes. I'm thinking it's ad time, huh?
Yeah.
It's past due for ad time. Do you have anything in preparation?
No.
Wow.
I never do.
That's okay. I only found mine today. You have to do an ad. You want me to give yours then?
I mean, I guess.
You want to give me mine? I'll do it first if you.
Well, I don't have one. I'm trying to think of it. I feel like I did have one and I forgot it.
Boom, boom, write them down.
I know.
Write it down right now. You nailed that joke earlier too.
Hey.
Hey. You got 10 seconds. If not, then I'll just do it.
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, I got nothing.
3. Okay. Your ad is my wife.
My wife?
My wife. Or my wife.
Wait, like.
Yep.
I don't.
You heard it right.
I don't get it.
You're not supposed to get it. You're supposed to make an ad about it.
For you to be someone's wife. Or
For my wife.
to hear this and be like, okay, I'll buy that.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
You fill in the details, my friend.
Okay.
I'm just sitting back for the ride. It's time for ads, baby.
You're gonna have to do this for me too.
Okay.
That's just what the ads are gonna be.
Yeah.
Because this is a very bizarre.
And
thing.
Wait, I have to do the same thing for you?
Yeah.
Oh, because you can't come up with anything? Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, right.
Right.
Let's call this episode right. What is it? What's the time? Timestamp. Okay, cool.
Okay.
He's footing me. Damn it. Oh, and I'll tell you at the end why I'm getting married.
Okay. Okay. I just was trying to think of how to start it.
Yeah. Take your time, my friend.
Yep. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. Welcome to mywife.com, where you can apply to be someone's husband and or wife. Today's special advertisement bubble buddy is Matt Stewart. Matt Stewart does not like long walks on the beach because he is not a fan of cliches. So all you ladies out there that are, and then he does a cliche sound.
Wow, 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 wow.
All you ladies out there that are currently listening to this ad for Matt Stewart, if you want to be with someone who will cook for you, who will shop for you, who will clean for you, who will speak truth to you, who will share his emotions to you, who will cry with you, who will make you laugh, who will tickle you, who will probably do something awkward in bed with you. Matt Stewart is your guy. This boy loves to play the guitar. He strums those strings real well. He's even got long nails on one hand. And it helps for nice back rubs, little head scratches, nice little, like, good job, little head scratch,
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid. I was actually thinking I was going to do really good at this, and I'm...
It's okay. Okay, keep going.
I feel like it's more of a love letter.
Hey, man, that's what ads are sometimes.
Yeah, that's how they should be. So, for today's sale, why this is an ad, is Matt is willing to sign a prenub.
You can't stick with it.
The special this week and why Matt is on is because for this week only, if you submit to be his wife, he will sign a prenub for the idea if you get divorced that it's just a clean breakup. And he
Yes.
won't steal your assets, but he will take that ass.
Woo!
So everyone buy Matt Stewart's marriage license, and I could marry you because I'm a licensed priest.
You were a priest?
Yeah.
That's why you fingered me.
Huh?
He did.
No, I didn't. I'm literally saying, even though I want to go along with this, I'm saying no in case somehow this comes to bite my ass one day.
Yeah, you bit my ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Wow.
So
people.
sign the code. Tell your mommy I love her to get a free marriage with Matt Stewart with a prenup.
Yeah. Wow.
That's tough. That was a tough
Yeah,
one.
it challenged you, but you pulled through, and a few points were very good.
If that could have
nub
been my
part.
rough draft, and then had another few rough drafts, it probably could have been really good.
We don't have the time for that,
Nope.
man. People are lacking attention.
It's already so late. We said we were going to do 40 minutes, and we never do.
Because there's so much good shit to talk about.
I know.
All right, give me my ad.
Okay. Carvana.
Carvana. And what
Yeah.
is that?
Carvana?
Yeah.
It's the
Teavana, like the Starbucks own tea shop?
well, essentially, because you've seen their dealerships on the side of the 202.
Nope.
It's like a tall vending machine.
I don't look when I drive.
Okay.
I look straight at the fucking road. Like I concentrate on the road. I don't look at the surroundings.
When was the first time you wanked?
Wanked on the drive. But I was looking at the road.
Oh, and the
And the-
asphalt just made you think of ass or something?
Something about how good I was driving was really turning my gears.
I know what you're saying. I've felt that before.
I oiled up
Yeah.
my gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep
Oh.
inside the yeah. I think that fucked me up though. Anyway,
Carvana might be. Fuck it. Yeah. So they are a car service that you can buy a car online and they'll take. What?
I just realized that me acting like I don't know what Carvana is that made you do the ad.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. You ever want to buy a fucking car out of a vending machine with a gold coin? Carvana's your place. You don't like it after 60 days? We'll take it back. That's it.
Carvana, is there a code? Wank.
Wank and Drive 69.
I'll charge you double.
It'll charge you double. You will pay for the coin and the coin will not come out.
Let's just do ads with not discount codes but upcharge codes.
Yeah.
Go into Red Robin and pay $5 extra for a salad today.
What if we could do that where it was literally like, hey, we'll give an ad for you, and if they use our coupon code and pay $5 extra, we get that money.
I get 60% of it.
Yeah.
All right. We should just do an episode where you just do ads the whole time and
Ugh.
like literally for an
Nightmare.
hour and you're just like,
Nightmare.
please stop. Like, no. By whipping you.
Nightmare.
All right. Do you want me to do one?
Nah.
No?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Well, you got to give me one.
I just gave you two.
I didn't like that one because I didn't know what it was.
I had to do one for your wife. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you. This is so fun. I was going to do my girlfriend earlier, but I think the wife had more. He's more weight behind it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Write up an ad for my roommate ad on Craigslist.
All right.
But like from 2012 or something like that.
Hello, looking for number 4 roommate for 1 bedroom studio, no doors for 1 roommate. Would like males only, preferably. If you are into corpses, please please keep swiping. Please do not email with this ad. The minimum offer is $500 per month. OBO.
OBO. I had no idea what that meant until recently. It's like, why does everyone keep putting OBO? Is that some kind of tax thing or what?
Trademark, dude.
Or best offer?
$500 OBO. Would be open to women, but I have past history that causes concern for some women.
Dude.
Oh, Jesus. Please be clean. Must be clean for roommate offer. This offer does not apply.
So monotone.
Yeah, that's how you talk, dude.
Really?
Yeah, you sound like it's awful.
Oh.
I'm joking. You don't talk monotone at all. You did that one time in the ad. I'm just trying to.
That was
Anyway, back to it. And if need a roommate by this Friday. Today is Saturday. So
I need roommate by last Friday. Today is Saturday.
Yeah, but by last Friday, today is Saturday. I'm in risk of danger of convicted or evicted. Sorry, not very good with spelling.
Not at all.
My number to contact is 480-440-5568.
5544.
Oh shit! I know your number, dude.
Yeah, wow.
I know, I think I might know Dave's if I think about it.
I couldn't even tell you the first 3
I
numbers.
just snorted blow off this mic, dude. I was joking. I didn't.
Very good.
Yeah, I didn't have much. OBO was the best. I
good.
think I peaked there.
Yeah.
Well, that does it for ad time, people. I would like to say one thing that I watched Wolf of Wall Street again for the. It's been a while, and my God, it's just such a good ride. It's just the biggest piece of shit, asshole person. That guy's just watching. Have you watched interviews with Jordan Belfort?
No.
He's just like a. Yeah, they talk like they can't talks like this. I don't know. He talks like fucking from Boston or something. Like he just talks like or New York. I don't know it's all the same up there for me. I don't know. New York accent. He's just kind of like
East
nasally
Coast,
and yeah, we just do blow all time, like fucking strippers all time. We fuck them, we fuck them, and we just who's disgusting, man. That's what he sounds like. Anyway, great movie.
Yeah.
And after watching it, I was like, I really want to fucking do Quaaludes.
Yeah.
You know, and
It actually made me feel the same way.
it still does.
Yeah.
If I ever find them, dude, bet your ass you're one of the first people I hit up.
Yeah.
They're probably not gonna be that good, but it could be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's like, oh my God, that's the Holy Grail? You're like, I'm never turning back, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Right. Yeah, do you want to know why I'm getting married?
Right.
I'm getting married to the idea that I don't give a fuck, dude.
Mm.
You know, I want to make sure that I give less. I care too much, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm in my head too much. Right?
Right.
Right. And like I get too much in my
Right.
head, right?
Right.
Right. And so in order to
No.
get out of my head, I don't want to give any fucks about shit.
Right.
Cuz you know, I did good with that when I was hard of the paint at Undertow. And I kind of returned to like, which I think is a better version of myself, a softer side, but like it also gets me really anxious that I piss anyone off.
Yeah.
Like last week when you were texting me like, I don't think what you're doing is helping. I got real anxious.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I fucked it up.
Oh no.
You know,
can't think of
so.
it that way.
But then when I was like, I thought about it. No, fuck it. I'm not gonna change. I was like, no, I did this for a reason.
Yeah.
So
I would rather people call it out for what they think it is.
yeah,
That's my thing.
and you know, knowing that you're not gonna fucking ghost me as a friend from it. I'm like, you know,
If people became more friends with confrontation, I think there would be so much better of things happening.
shit would work out, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone's so afraid of fucking saying, and I get it, it's uncomfortable, but yeah, do it a lot, and then it gets
Dude,
less
when I've gotten
uncomfortable.
chewed out at work, even, I used to get so mad and so angry and so butthurt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I wouldn't even say I get chewed out anymore. It's just like, oh yeah, I had a conversation.
Yeah.
Not even a hard conversation.
And it might even
Because
be,
it's, you just have to be willing to listen.
yeah, it might
And
be
understand your perspective is not the only perspective.
totally. It might be also, damn it, I forgot.
Right.
Right. So, we kind of been starting our episodes with mommy mode, but do you have any mommy mode shit you wanna reference? I'm gonna spew through my notes. I'm gonna look at my notes really quick in case I have anything. I haven't been the most podcast vibe lately.
Yeah.
I just haven't felt funny. I did, and then I didn't, and I did, and didn't, and sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. But I'm not stressed about it. I just, oh yeah. I'm sorry.
So disgusting.
I've had a guest Abe Grant. He burped so loud right into the mic. It was very funny. A lot. He did a lot. He's a good guy though. He's a really nice dude.
Tell people how you feel. You
How
know?
I feel?
Yeah. No, that's my advice.
Oh.
Just tell people how you
Yeah.
feel. Don't wait,
Yeah.
because then life will go on. And there's this song from Creed Bratton in The Office.
Oh God. He's on it. Austin is on it. He.
And I was watching the finale of The Office last night.
Can I tell everyone what you told me last night?
Yeah.
You and I have a similar experience. I think all of us have a.
The song just hits, dude. Hits so nice.
Put it by the mic, man. We'll leave the episode with this. We won't get in trouble.
No one
listens
gives a
to this.
fuck.
Yeah. We do.
Just listen to these words.
I saw a friend today, it had been a while, and we forgot each other's names, but it didn't matter, 'cause deep inside, the feeling still remained the same. We talked of knowing one before you met, and how you feel more than you see, and other worlds that lie in spaces in between, and angels you can see, and all the faces that I know have that same familiar glow. I think I must have known them somewhere once before, all the faces that I know.
You all will have to listen to the full song
Wow.
on your own, but
It sounded like James Taylor and Tallest Man on Earth
dude,
mixed.
he's so
He's
good.
a musician. I knew he was a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
But he talks about in that song. I love that. It's all the faces we see each and every day. When I get home at night, you're the face I need. And when my mind's absorbed on my private little screen and I'm walking blind through a sea of unknown men, I hear a voice reminding there across the street walks an old forgotten friend. We don't have to say a word. It's really better left unsaid. Just like through eyes that recognize all the faces that I know. And it just hit me real hard, you know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's that face that you want, you know, at the end of the day. It's just never going to happen.
I know. But there's many faces out there. And
Yeah.
I know.
But
how you
that's
feel.
even when that's why I love it, because he's like, all the faces I see, but you're the one I need.
Well.
So, yep, I cried a lot.
Yeah. Well, with that, I hope everyone has a good week ahead of them. Austin's going to be in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I'm going to address my heart disease potential or anxiety attack, whatever I have. And we're going to come at you back with a guest next time. It's going to be fucking cool. And we'll probably have guests moving forward, most likely. And we're going to try to try to offer a little more shorter episodes in the future if it can work out between us, and we'll do maybe some maybe we can do like some Patreon shit, like special, you know, $1, you know, I don't know, fuck it, we'll work it out. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good week and tell your mama love her.
Cue that outro.
Oh, baby.
If I was a woman, Austin, I'd let you hit it for free.
Not into it.
I truly value.
Giving you a stronger and leaner look. Chisel, jawline. Don't feel like it's too late.
Tasty, huh?
Just move out of the pool. We just need people to listen.